What is up? What's up, YouTube? It's been a while since I've been on, so you know the stock market is rallying. Something fierce. Something fierce without me. Yes, indeed. That's what I said. I said without me. Oh, man. All right. Just making sure I'm live. So, what we got going on today? I wasn't really paying too much attention. I had to work, but I had my phone, and I'm like, So, the market's up another, what, it opened up like basically we could start from last night. The futures was ripping, right? Because the Chinese, hey, we got a meeting in September, October, but didn't we already know that? Didn't we know there was a meeting coming up? So there's a meeting. Market's up 250 points or something like that, and I was like, oh boy, here we go. And the reason why I'm just like, oh, here we go. I'm short. I'm like, above this line, you can see the trend we've been in the last couple of months, and my line is a little crooked right there, but I guess it kind of goes more like that. Yeah, like that. Um, yeah, I was like, I'll just get out, but when it jumps up 400 points above that, it's like, oh, I don't want to get out now. But the lines in the sand, I did take some off. I drew the line. I knew where I was getting out. I was waiting for a little bitty pull back. Looks like we're getting something at the end of the day. It's like the stock's kind of just giving up the gains here a little bit. Depending on how low it go, it won't be a pretty good candle because it could be the breakout for the fake out or fake out before the breakdown or whatever. So it's just it was a painful ride up, man. I ain't gonna lie, man. Painful short, and I was getting faked out all in here. But if you kind of draw a line in the middle here, that's when I put the shorts on. But then here I'm gonna zoom in, and then we're up 250, up another 200, up 400, and you put some shorts on to say, hey, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and I could take the risk higher. At least you think you can, but you're not like, oh, in 3 days it's up another 800 points. I'm talking Dow points above when you just put like 3 days ago. It's just crazy. It's crazy, and it's really upsetting. Although I still have conviction that the market is going down, it's just painful waking up every day 400, 300, because I really don't feel we're going to new highs. I just don't. So do I not trade it? So anyway, the trades that I got on, I changed them, but anything short is losing money. Basically, I think I sold some SPX. I can't remember the actual numbers, but XPX call spread above the highs. Maybe 305, 310, something like that. Let me go to the SPX. This is the SPY. Let me change charts. Yeah, so 302, maybe 302.30 or something like that to 35, just above here, and sold that spread, saying, and like it's like 50 days out though, and that's way out there. And I'm like, you know what? We're not going to new highs and just off to the sunset. Negative rates around the whole world. Gold ripping, bonds ripping, retail stocks ripping. Yeah, certain retail. What's the other thing that's just not right? Gosh. Oh yeah, like AT&T and all them safety stocks ripping. Come on, man, that's not a rally. That's not a rally you want to see. And let me check. I think IWM, is it catching a bid today? IWM, the small caps, it didn't quite break out, as you can see. It's still in the range. It just doesn't look right. We might have a meeting. It's just crazy. But you know what? I'm wrong, and I know I'm wrong, and I'm gonna admit, that I'm wrong. Been wrong. So it just sucks, because it was such a big rally. And I had said to myself weeks ago, because this one right here, no, where's that rally at? Let me go back to the 4-hour chart, because I ain't gonna forget you, rally. Yeah, I think it was this. Was it this rally right here? That one, I think. Yeah, I missed that one. Wait, let me go. I thought this chart looks weird. IWM ain't got no rally. Ain't no rally. Anyway, I think I missed this one, but then I finally caught on board and then caught the rest of this, and I was like, oh man, it was the same thing that's going on. That's going on the last week. Boom, just up, 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 up. Every time you wake up 200, up 300, up 200, up 450, up 3, and it's just also when it's going up, it, like, if you notice, it's been gapping up and staying up. There's been no pullbacks whatsoever, which was telling me it's a bullish market, but you just want to get a little break. Here goes a little pullback earlier in the week. We're looking at the 5-minute chart. But, for the most part, gap up, stay up. Gap up, came down, and then went sideways. Gap down, there was your, I guess, but here you're like, all right, maybe this is, no, gap up, and then the gap up, and just go sideways. And, see, right here, if you wanted to get long or get rid of your shorts, you had to do it right at the open, because it's just no pullback. Very strong rally, man. No doubt. It's really just unbelievable. But I still believe it's just a fake out before they eventually break down. And I am totally a believer. My new line in the sand is just new all-time highs. I want to see it bust all-time highs and stay there for a day or two, and then I'm like, oh yeah, I guess all is good. All is good around the world, So, and it may do that. I mean, it's going to run because it was such a defined. I'm going back to this range. It's such a defined range. There was a lot of people short in here, and once it, this is such an obvious time to get out, right there. So everybody's. When you're short, you got to buy. You got to buy to get out. You got to buy to close the position. So we gapped up. You got longs like, all right, the breakout, I'm going long. You got shorts like, oh, my God, I got to buy it back to close the position. And that's why it's up hard today, and it just may take that momentum, and come up here to the all-time high. Fed speaks Friday. That's tomorrow. Yeah, he speaks tomorrow at 12:30 in Switzerland. Yeah, things could change dramatically tomorrow or whatever. Or he either pumps it, or it dumps. And I think the only way it'll dump if he somehow puts out a clue that they're not going to get an interest rate cut or one and done. Like a 25%. I think, if he just hints that it's like a one and done kind of situation. Or it's not going to, I think that's just going to break down. I think the one and done scenario. Also, the employment numbers are tomorrow. So it's a big day tomorrow. I think a strong employment report. Babes in the house. I think a strong employment report equals, I don't know. I think they'd be scared because the Fed might not raise, might not lower interest rates. So I think you want something kind of weak, believe it or not, So, but I don't know, man. I don't know how to call it. All I know is we're out of this range. We broke free. Only thing up here is that's it, man. New highs. There's the high, right? Let's see if we can get up there. The market for the day, pull up. It's kind of slowly. This was a powerful morning. Gosh, I mean, it opened up like 200 and gained another 250. It's just crazy, straight up. And then now it's sideways, At the end of the day, we see what happens. The way it looks, the way it's been, it's gonna rally at the end of the day. I think you got maybe people wanting to close their shorts, waiting like, oh, maybe it's gonna go down, and I could try to get a better price, and then it just goes up. Notice all the big moves also during all the rallies has been. Oh, I got some comments. I'm sorry for a minute. Notice the big moves has always been in the aftermarket when there's no volume. That just makes you go, It really does. Because that's when people can move markets, like the government. Exclamation thoughts. Man, it's a fake rally. I think so, man. A rally for suckers. That's what I said. But, hey, I had to get out because sucker rally, fake rally equals real money being lost when you're short. So unfortunately, I had to close some of my positions. But the shorts that I got on, like that one call spreads, it's 6 months out. It's 2 months out. So I'm going to stick with that. I'll be out of all shorts if it breaks a new high. That's my line in the stand and stays up there for a day or two. A rally for sucks. Buy silver and build your war chest. I'm thinking about silver's getting hit today, I sold my gold position and I was a little too late and I was going to jump in silver, but silver was worse than gold as far as the rally. I was like, oh, nah, I'm going to wait. This might be the only pullback you get what you're getting today. Um, because bottom line, rates are still a race to the bottom. People will still be buying gold, and they'll still be buying. It's just today, this whole Trump, oh, we're gonna talk. Come on, man, nothing's gonna come out of the meeting. It was talk. How many talks did they have? What's changed? And now that the market's high, Trump's got a lot of balls with a big market now, so he's gonna be talking a lot of shit. Talking about, he's just gonna feel real chest out in that meeting, and he's gonna want what he wants because he feels the market just gonna keep going higher. Then you said they're going to keep it between 2,400 and 2,700 until next election. Then we'll see if they use stimulus, then all-time high if they don't want it to go down. I am talking physically, not the ETF garbage. Yeah, use stimulus. Oh, okay. I mean, look at that volume right there on the silver. It's just I just been seeing things that's been so different this last couple of weeks than me watching the market forever. And the market will always teach you things. You're always learning. You're always seeing things that you've never seen before. And this, I'm telling you, the last couple of weeks, even though it was so easy to, you could come, let me go back to the SPY. By the way, yeah. And go to the 4-hour. It was just so easy to go, yeah, down, because it's just been bouncing, this is easy, right? For the most part. Just go long, and right now you got the breakout, so maybe it goes high. I still think fake, and then boom. I think remember, it could get to the bottom of this range in a day, one day. Somebody says the wrong thing, there's no meeting, it goes to the bottom of this range. Just like it did here and damn near here. It's 2 days, 1 day here, 2 days here, 2 days here, maybe 2 days here. So 2 days, it'd be right at the bottom. It could do it in a day as well. Remember, it's always the elevator down. So, we'll see. Physical silver and gold. Yeah. Oh, okay, I got you. With the ET, you're talking about the physical silver and gold. I've been in the ETF garbage, the GLD, the GLD and the SLV, but not the SLV yet because it was just too high. But yeah, the GLD works. It's gonna make you some real money, But if all goes to shit, you probably will want the real deal stuff because the market, the ETF paper. I don't think it's gonna work if we're headed to a situation that some people think we're headed to, Yeah, I'm trying to pull up the monthly of gold and look at that breakout. Multi-year, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7-year damn near breakout. This is just a small pullback. It's going higher. It's going up here somewhere. And if it's up there, if gold's up there, the market's down there. Okay, there's no way they both making all-time highs like that if gold rallies another 50% from here. So that's what's going on. So look at TLT. TLT is just a little. Look at that rally. It's insane. Come on, gold, all-time high. Silver, all-time high. Gold, TLT bonds, all-time high. Market, all-time high. No. Something is going to give. Let's say it's not the. Let's say it's the bonds. Let's say bonds crash, because that's in the. What happens? I don't know, maybe people's funds, books start blowing up. First I think the market will rally because the yield curve is expanding. Then when they realize the bonds are crashing, then I think all shit will break loose and people be blowing up their books and stuff. I think a lot of things is just not right. And I just never seen it just rallying. It climbs a wall of worry. We heard that term before, but there's a lot of worries. There's a lot of ifs, what ifs. And and it seems like one of the what ifs is going to happen, and all the what ifs are bad what ifs. So that's why I'm just like, and I think it's manipulation like hell. It totally is going on. Just with Trump following the market, and I'm telling you, there's some team moving futures at night. That's what I think is going on, and because there's no volume, you can do it. You could do it at night. You know, and every single one of these moves has been at night, except for the one time Trump had that tyrant that when he was like, oh, blah, 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 you know, 25% tariffs, you know, the market was open. We was up like 200 points and wound up closing down 700 points. Huge turnaround. Made a lot of money that day. But everything's been at night. Yeah, at night is when it's moving, you know, and it's like, huh? There's no volume even. Then it opens up and there's really no volume now. Anyway, that's what I just been know. Bonds crashed and margin calls. Yeah, like Great Depression. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And nobody's really talking about that. And the bonds could crash if Chinese start selling their bonds. They could cause the bond crash. You know, so I don't know. You know, I don't know. Just be careful. Just because there's games for sure being played. This is not natural. Everything is good, great. You know, I'm mad like Twitter. I was calling a Twitter great. This thing is breaking out, and I'm not in it anymore. I caught a lot of this game, but I'm not in it anymore. You can see my gray box. That's where I'm like, it's going in there. I'm not in it anymore because I don't like the market, so I'm just out. So I'm just short like the SPX above the highs, and that's it. You know, that's the call, and I'm not gonna play anything else. I don't know. I don't see things just doing normal things anymore. Anyway, so bound to crash. All right, so exclamation thought. I'm gonna go ahead and end the video. Hope y'all doing good. Hey, you know what's up. You could. To tell you the truth, we probably go. I think we test the high. You know, I don't know because tomorrow the Fed speaks. He might say something stupid. A lot of things. The employment report tomorrow, and of course the meeting. Somebody might come out and just say we're not meet. You know, that could change. Yeah, anything. I just can't believe we're at 450 points just because the Chinese said we're going to talk in October. I thought we knew that. We knew that already. And then our government doesn't even confirm it. Okay. All right. Whatever that means. Anyway, so thanks for watching. Thanks for watching, man. I appreciate everybody. Sorry I haven't been on, but there really hasn't been nothing to talk about until now because we got the breakout. I just thought it was going to be a breakdown, but we got the breakout. So now stocks are going to do something, you know. So let's see what they do. It's established a new range up here. How do I, no. Let me zoom in here. Does it establish a new range up here, or does it fake out and then boom, the floor drops? Or do we just continue going up? We just continue going up 300-400 points a day. I don't know because VIX. Let me check the VIX. Is down 8%. I tell you what, for the market to be up 400, it's 399 right now. To be at 400 points, the VIX shouldn't be at 8. It should be like minus 20, damn it, 15-20%. 8% now 7.79. It should be higher. It should be lower. It's only down. Should be lower than that. It's only down 7%. You know, so this is. I mean, it's not many days the market's up 400 points. You know, and so, yeah. Look with the VIX. Just be careful. Be careful. I almost think we just gotta wait till everything resolutes. You know, but I was gonna say buy bonds. Yeah, they round, but you know those are crazy too. Just kind of I don't know. Stay small. Yeah, things like that. All right, so Virgo, that mic, isn't it nice? Yo, this mic only costs $40, and then I have this I can't even think, another mic where this dead cat goes on it, and I just like, hey, put it on there like that. Probably making a bunch of noise. And then this arm, I think this arm is only like $10. So this is like the cheap setup, but I like it. Yeah, and it's, you know, good audio. I think it puts out good audio for the most part, and it plugs in the computer with a USB. That's it, and it's plug and play. As soon as you plug it in, the mic's ready to go. Too many holes in the financial markets. No bounds. Deutsche Banks, Brexit, debt, tariff. Yeah, man. I mean, the list is on and on. It's all this, and it's going up. I mean, at least go sideways like it was. It was chopping. But generally, when you have that much, it doesn't really go sideways. It goes down. It kind of goes down, and then it goes up when all those resolutes. So maybe it's seeing something we don't see, or it's being played with. I tell you what, if it is being played with, I'm reaching. Okay, there's gonna be no proof. Nobody's gonna catch nobody. But if it is, you can't do that forever, and it will go down hard. Remember that word, flash crash? We haven't heard that in a while, right? Oh, fat finger, fat thumb. We haven't heard that wrong. How about this term, circuit breakers? Yeah, I think it's coming. It's coming. We're gonna start hearing those terms one day. Anyway, but gosh, I forgot. Yeah, everything you said! Exclamation point! Exclamation! Exclamation point! Exclamation thoughts! Everything you said, in some. I know you've been getting stuff on the list. I'm trying to go over like, yeah, that Deutsche Bahn shoot. What is it? Negative interest rates. Yeah, it's just too much. It's too much. Too much, man. This is not for me, man. I'm telling you, we're gonna wake up and one of those words I said, flash crash, circuit breakers. And that's what's gonna happen. And people's gonna just be panic or whatever. That's my guess. I mean, who knows? Because if it's being faked up, eventually it's gonna catch up. It's gonna catch up to where it should be. And I think it should be a lot lower from here, somewhere around those December lows. I'm trying to go back to the on the VIX. I think it should be floating around here somewhere. Like, I think it should have did something like this, kind of like that. I'm smoothing it out, right? And then we're kind of doing something like that, and then they straighten this stuff out. Then we go higher, and I think that would feel like a good pullback, like, all right, we was down 10%. That's only 10%, man. Imagine we go to bear territory, which is way down here. That's that 2018 low. That would be bad. It feel bad if you're not short or whatever, but that's a good way to get in and say, okay, stocks are really low. I'll just go ahead and start buying or whatever. Remember, the recessions, 2000, that thing lasted 2 years. Then 2008 was quick. But it did go down. You did lose half your money, So this it'll be 2% off the highs now with all of that. He said 2% off the highs. I mean, 2008 we lost half. We lost 50%. 2000 we lost 50%. So there's a long way we can go down. But I mean, the upside, we're not going up 50%. You know that. We're not going up 50. Are we even going up 10? I mean, that's a stretch. I mean, that's why it's just like, you know what, I'll sacrifice not being in for that possible 10 and just, so I don't lose 50. You see what I'm saying? So that's why I'm just like, I'll just be on the side because I'm going to sacrifice that possible upside. But the thing is, when I'm messing up, I'm trying to make money on the downside, and that's not working out because the stock market's going up. Plunge protection team better have deep. Yeah, because if they bought it, if they buy it, they got to sell it to put it back in the market, so hopefully they're not holding it. Hopefully they just buying it and it goes up and then they slowly selling it, selling it back at higher prices or something. I don't know. But I do believe in it because, like I said in my other videos, ever since 2008, that whole plunge protection team started, every bottom has been V bottoms. Everything is V. No more U's, no more L's, no more W's. V. Like the money just kicks in. It's like a switch. It's like an on-off switch. Go back and look at the charts. V's. It's V's now. That's a switch. Somebody's throwing a switch. So anyway. All right, I gotta go. I got things to do. So let's see what happens. Interesting. Very interesting. Let's see what happens. Now it's the Bulls' turn to take even though they've been running for a while, but y'all in control for the most part, man. Y'all bust out of all that range and see how far you can take the ball. Anyway, all right. So thanks for watching. I appreciate your exclamation point, man. That's cool. Us going back and forth, man, and that's what I like. Same with you, Virgo Life, the mic. And thanks for watching. I'll maybe be on tomorrow or whatever. Like I said, I haven't been on because not much been going on except for 400 points a day. Jeez. Anyway, thanks for watching. I'm out. I'll see y'all later. Hey, I'm on Twitter, Dre Trades, Instagram, Dre Trades, so you can check me out there. Peace, y'all.